Do you also love the command line and are always on the lookout for new tools? Then this video is for you. Keep watching. Today we're going to look at some of my favorite command line tools. I will sadly not have time to show you everything they can do, but I encourage you to explore them further on your own if you find them interesting. So what criteria have I used to pick out these tools? Well, first of all, I don't want to pick any tools that are included in your operating system by default, and I'm including Unix-ish operating systems here, like Mac OS or Linux. I also want tools that feel more modern, maybe with a colorful touch. And each tool should also solve their own problem, so no two tools on this list will solve the same problem. And of course, because we hate using GUIs and want to use command lines instead, no clicky in GUIs, of course. The first tool I want to show you is called BAT. BAT describes itself as a cat clone with wings, though I use it more as a file viewing tool akin to less. Though it provides more than less ever could, like syntax highlighting and JIT integration. Here we see BAT in action. As you can see from the previously shown less view of the same file, it behaves quite the same, but in addition to what less is doing, you also see syntax highlighting, and it works almost like less when you navigate with the same key binding, searching, and so on. And of course the JIT integration, where you see which lines have been added and which have been modified. Next up, it's HTOP. HTOP is an interactive process viewer. We've probably all been using TOP to see which applications are running on your machine. And you've probably been missing some interactivity here. Sure, there are some key bindings you can use, but it's not that intuitive. That is where HTOP comes in. As you can see, you see the full resource utilization. You are able to navigate processes, search processes, filter out processes, kill processes, and so on. It's much more advanced than TOP ever was, and you're able to get a full, clear view of how process utilization is on your computer. As well as it being a little more colorful and brightening up your day. Next tool is called LSD, not the psychedelic, though it is colorful. It's a replacement for LS and contains colors, icons, tree views, and more. As you can see, it works pretty much the same as LS does. The main difference is that you see some nice colorful icons, as well as permissions being more clear with colors, like executable rights being red in my terminal here. LSD also has an R operation, where you can see the contents of subdirectories recursively. The last tool I want to show you is called FD and is a replacement for find. It has a more clear syntax and also have some sane defaults like ignoring the files you have specified in your git ignore. Here we see FD and find side by side. We see that the build files, the Java classes in this instance, is ignored by FD and makes for a clear and more nice view, in addition to the colors that FD produces, of course. No list would be complete without an honorable mention, and this time I want to show you lolcat. LowCat gives more color to your terminal and basically gives color to any application you want. In this case, cow say. Want to try out any of the tools? You'll find the links in the description below.